Welcome everyone to the 20th episode of Grower and the Shower. Give up a hand. No claps, Brad? That wasn't, you're not happy for it?
No, I didn't even know we were on 20. I thought we were on like 14 or something
No,
like that. Or...
it took us like 2 years, but yeah, 20 episodes, you know?
Yeah, dude, we limited qualities over here.
Half of those episodes are Watchmen reviews.
Yeah, the worst thing we've ever done.
No, I don't think I actually, counted those as the podcast.
Yeah.
That was like a separate thing, but
Yeah, I felt like that was more of a task. Like I was going to do homework.
It was like I would have enjoyed the show much more.
The first one was good, and then after that was bad, except for that one where we just were like
roasting it. We were just
yeah.
Oh man. Well, how have you been, Brad?
I'm good, man. Just been over here, doing my thing, eating ass, taking names, all that shit.
That's all.
What about you?
That's all you can do. No ass eating, unfortunately. But everything else, yeah, life's good. I didn't eat ass now.
You've been out in the streets for a little while now by yourself, so there's got to be some ass you can eat. I know everybody's doing it now.
I've gone on a couple. I haven't been on a date. I will say that it's just been like
Sex,
hangouts.
Hell yeah.
Give
him that 8 seconds of love, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what's considered sex. Do we have to meet a time limit? Because if so, I'm probably not having sex.
Oh, I try to go the fastest possible. You know what I'm saying? What's the fastest you've ever gone, do you think?
Before it even started.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I've never done that. I've legit probably done 4 seconds. That was just one
solid. It was actually just putting it in. That was all it was.
That was it. I remember it was funny because it was like I knew I was about to bust my nuts, and
You're so, I'm sorry.
I was so ashamed of it that I pulled it out and I just came on the floor and I didn't tell her, and then I told her I had diarrhea and I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's really gross.
Yeah, she was upset.
My go-to is cramps. Like, I'm cramping. Like.
I don't think I've ever done that. It's a good move, though.
It is a good move.
Have you ever just walked away? Just got up and put your pants on and walked out. That'd be a boss move. If you came in 6 seconds.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
Put your fucking pants on and left.
I didn't do that, but yeah, there was this time that I was having sexual relations with this person, and she started trying to like latch onto my neck, like literally like try to leave a hickey.
Was she on bath salts?
Because she knew that I was in a relationship and like was gonna hang out with her the next. I guess, and I was like, I literally right then I was like so offended that she would try and do that I was like, fuck this. I just like pushed her off of me, and then I put my clothes on and I left.
I know you're saving face right now because you were probably like, fuck this, and then you did. After that.
No, I actually did leave. You gotta have some type of principle,
I don't know about that. We already started. I might as well finish.
Nah.
Unless she tells me it's time to be done, I ain't done.
There's been moments where you're with someone that you don't really want to be with. You're just doing it to do it, and then like they do something like that's such a turn off. You're just like, all right, that was the one thing I needed to be completely out. Like,
I mean, probably if she like shit herself or something. But other than that, I'm good.
Well, that's a you thing.
Beggars can't be choosers, bro.
That's true. That's very true. Well, it's been a busy week, right? News-wise. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of news.
I mean, not lots, but stuff has happened.
Daily.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So much news that there's been people to make like TV shows out of it. And they run 24/7, like constantly. And in different cities. That's the craziest part. It's like,
where's this road going?
Different news in different cities. That shouldn't even be a thing.
No, it shouldn't. I think you should just confine that shit, and that just stays between you and the people in your town. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Right? We don't need anyone else hearing about this.
No, dude, we don't need to know Bubba got popped with meth. Everybody in town knows Bubba's got meth on him, bro. We bought meth from him.
Right. Well, what was some of the news you saw this week? What was some that caught your eye?
I don't know, man. Like, what kind of news? Like world history or
World
like
history? I don't know.
politics or just like happy stories?
Well, I've always tried to stay away from politics because it just doesn't make me happy. That's not happy at all. But
Yeah.
every
Well, I know
other type
you're a
of
huge
news.
like Trump fan, so I know that's probably bad for you every time you watch it and everything. And
What's
probably
funny?
just
What's funny
yeah.
is like I live in Oklahoma, so like when you drive through these certain parts of Oklahoma, you see these farms on these like roads that only truckers drive down, and like they still have up their huge Trump 2020 vote thing, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
just like wow, you lost.
I
Just
know,
take it
right?
down. Just take
You
it
just got
down.
to take it down. But I mean, everybody, you can do something. I mean, kind of like you when you tried to go to the I remember when you called me about the Capitol riots and you were asking to go, and I
Shut
was
the
like, dude,
fuck up.
I was
No,
like, I can't take off from
you're
work.
not putting that on me.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I remember it, and then I know you were talking about like this is the same thing that happened in Germany, and then America showed up and ruined it, and I was like, I'm not sure that's how it transpired in history, but
Nope.
either way, man, I support you. I just couldn't make it over there.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could never. One, I don't even know where the capital is.
I think it's in Washington State.
Yep. Or Seattle? Is it in Seattle?
Uh,
I think it's in
is
Seattle, right?
Seattle, is that a state?
Yep. I think it's a
Yeah,
bird. It's a bird.
it might be.
It's a bird. It's a Seahawk.
Okay, dude. If I could be, I watched a movie last night called Lobster, where if you don't find love, they turn you into an animal. It's actually a really good movie. And I was thinking about it, but I didn't know Seahawks were out there, and I would definitely choose Seahawk to be an animal. But
Only from
I
Seattle,
want
though.
probably, yeah, dude. If that's where they congregate or whatever, or hang out, I'd go there. But anyways,
I don't know,
back to
actually.
the topic. What animal would you be?
If I couldn't find love and I got turned
Yeah,
into an
probably.
animal?
They turn you into an animal so you can find love as an animal. You go out there,
Oh, okay, okay.
fucking other animals and shit. Forcefully. That's what they make you do.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
What animal would you really want to be, though?
Would probably be something cool.
I'm trying to think of something cool, but something like
I'd probably be for reals. For realsies this time, no joking around, just being 100% serious, like in a real conversation without joking. I would be probably, in all seriousness, I'd probably be a killer whale
a killer whale.
because they don't have natural predators, and they kill great whites, and they can like fucking do those flip things in the water and shit, and bounce fucking soccer balls or whatever Europeans call them, football balls, and they can bounce them up in the air and shit, and they can also go underwater as well and kill sharks.
That's crazy. Actually, I think I would choose like Paris Hilton's dog from when she was on that reality TV show.
Yeah, dude, but you would only have like a 12-year lifespan then.
That's fine. What a great 12 years that would be. You know.
I don't think it would be, dude. You'd have to be in the room during that sex tape. And I watched that sex tape multiple times. It wasn't that interesting.
It's not that good.
And no, if you got to watch that live, I'd be like, bro, come on, put some effort. No, dude, definitely be a killer whale, bro. We kill everything.
No, I think
Other
if I was
whales.
being for real,
Killer's in the name.
a hippo would be cool.
Hippo.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, bro.
They
got
also
fucking-
don't really have any natural predators, you know. People don't fuck with hippos.
Giraffes, dude.
They'll get demolished.
No, a giraffe would be
No.
a hippo.
No.
Dude, you should understand. You got a long, twisty neck like they do, bro. We just scoop them. It's
Oh my
a
god.
lose-lose battle for a hippopotamus.
I saw it was I don't remember where I was hearing this, but it was like a group of people, maybe it was a podcast, but they were talking about if you had to choose one animal from the wild that you had to kill it with one punch. Like you had to be able to like one punch it. Like what would you choose? And one dude chose giraffe. He's like, "Yeah, it's got like a flimsy neck. I think I'd be able to one punch a giraffe." And they're like, "You're out of your fucking mind. Have you ever seen how a giraffe fights?" It's like that
Dude,
damn
yeah,
head is a
they'll
wrecking
fuck you
ball.
up, bro.
Yeah.
They just swing that shit around. I watched you get into fights the same way. Bro. It's crazy. Just swing that shit around and hope for the best. No, I think a giraffe would fuck up a hippo. I don't know what animal though I would kill in one punch. Probably a baby.
Baby what?
I mean, it's just a baby.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Tell me I can't beat a baby in one punch, dude.
That I don't know actually. I don't know if you'll kill every baby animal in one punch.
I meant like a human baby.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, we are animals. One punch. I think I could kill almost every baby animal in one punch. Maybe not like a baby kangaroo or something because they box. Or a Joseph or whatever they call them.
Don't giraffes come out pretty big? Elephants?
Yeah, but I mean, elephants.
I don't think you're taking out an elephant one punch.
Elephant. I think I could.
Not one punch.
Dude, uppercut.
Mm-mm.
He's gonna be seeing stars, bro. I'll follow it up with a little ground and pound. I think a baby giraffe though would be just really fun. Like, you know,
I don't know why you're going to these levels, but you should just calm it down a little.
I'm just saying, if you brought up killing an animal in one punch or whatever.
I mean, they said to survive. They just said to survive. You had to choose one.
Why would I have to kill an animal in one punch to survive? In what scenario is a kitten going to come at me and I'm like, I gotta survive, and I just mush it with one punch?
Well, no one said kitten. It said a wild animal.
Listen,
like a wildlife animal.
In the long scheme of things, dude.
Anyways, speaking of a little bit of ground and pound, did you see the news about the Nick Diaz?
Right.
Robbie Lawler fight?
Yeah, they moved up to middleweight.
They did.
Middleweight champions now.
Which they didn't give a reason in every.
Well, the reason was Nick.
It seems like someone's not going to be able to make weight.
I mean, definitely Nick. I mean, Nick chose it. He's the one that asked. Robbie Lawler is just like, yeah,
whatever
you want me to do. I just want to fight.
Yeah, I think they're both.
I got to commend him for.
They're both old, and they're like, fuck it. This is a money fight for them.
I bet you Nick Diaz is gonna call out Izzy.
Who do you have your money on?
Robbie Lawler.
Think so?
Yeah.
Just from the lack of not fighting?
Yeah, I want Nick Diaz to win, but especially because I don't know if it won him the fight, but it definitely gave him an advantage. I remember watching that fight, and that was the first time he came out. And like, remember when they came out, and that's when he was like, Stockton, bitch, Stockton, and he was going crazy. And then Robbie Lawler was like, what the fuck is going on? Stockton. And then he was like talking shit to him and flicking him off and like, fuck you, bitch. And then Robbie Lawler was like, what is happening? I think that definitely played a factor, and then now he's not going to do that. It was kind of like Conor McGregor when he got everybody riled up, he would beat him. Even if that person was technically a more skilled fighter, he would still win because he'd get you in your emotions. And I think that he's going out there, and he said he's going to be all nice. He said he ain't for that G shit no more. And also, he's a vegetarian. And
yeah, I mean, he's just more mature and an adult, and you know what I mean? Like, he's not out there. He also doesn't need to sell himself at this point. I think, not that that's not their character, but a part of it is selling yourself as a fighter, and they know that, and they brought a crowd to themselves by being this fucking in your face, and I'll say what I want because.
No, I don't think so. I think Nate Diaz is legit that way.
No, 100%. But like,
I think Nick Diaz is definitely that way.
There's no, for sure, but there's no way in hell that if you know that like, this is the business. Tyson's done, you know, you see boxing and what they've done, that, you know, they set the precedence of it, and you know if that's already you're gonna put on just a tad more. You can't tell me you wouldn't. So like,
I would personally, but I'm saying Nate Diaz.
No, I'm saying yeah.
Not Nick Diaz. Nate Diaz, I guarantee you exactly how he acts. He would act that way if you said anything to
probably.
him.
He
would be the one to
takes
punch
after his
kid.
brother, though. I mean, he even says it. He you know.
Yeah, dude, they're weird.
Looked up. I mean, yeah, they're weird, but whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of like they're way too addicted to each other, bro.
I don't know. I'm gonna just go for Nick here and just hope that he wins.
I want
Robbie Lawler hasn't like looked great
Lawler.
his last fights.
No, but I mean, he's still been in there.
Yeah, he has.
He just can't compete with the with the top 10 guys anymore.
Did you see the Brandon Schaub clip?
Who?
Brendan Schaub clip. The Brendan Schaub. You know, the fighter and the kid.
Yeah, I know who you're talking. I legit didn't hear you at first. But yeah, I know who you're. I shouldn't see no clip.
It was just funny because they were like roasting him about because it's whatever. He has a show, and he fought in the UFC more than what 99% of the people in the world would ever do. But he was like, yeah, you know, their last fight was like 2012. You know, I think, you know, just talking about it was just 2012. And then like they were looking it up on the show, and it was 2004, and he's like, oh shit, you know, because he was just so confident that it was 2012. It was just kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh, their fight. Yeah, I knew it was like 16 years old.
Oh, bro, it's so old.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows, dude? I mean, the problem is what we don't know is Nick Diaz right now.
I don't know.
I know he moved away from his brother.
He
and
looks
like his
old,
trainers
though.
and stuff. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's a more and he was always a better fighter than Nate Diaz was.
Well, he fought it. You fighting in Strike Force, you gotta. He fought in Pride too, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Pride's a
He
different.
was the I think welterweight champion.
He didn't do well over there. I'll be real. If he won, I'm sure, but like I remember seeing a lot of clips of him getting his ass whooped.
I can't remember which one it was, if it was Pride or Strike Force, but he was champion.
I think he was champion of Strike Force because I'm not sure if he was champion of Pride.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just one of those things. Robbie Lawler's just an OG as well. He's just been active this whole time. But it's funny because he looks so much older, but he still have the same shitty tattoos from 1990. It's just like he just looks so funny.
Yeah, he's domed up too. That dude's got a big ass skull.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's been bald for a while now, so.
Yeah, he's also like 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's a small dude.
I don't know. I think Nick's got it. I'm gonna put money on Nick. I actually don't know who the underdog here is. Have you seen it?
I think they're.
I'm gonna look.
I was about to say something, and then I realized it would just be whatever I was about to say was going to be completely making it up off the top of my head.
That's fine. I'll look it up. Keep talking though while I look it up. Tell me some things about the fight.
The things about the fight, I don't know.
Talk about some of the other fights happening that night.
Nick Diaz is gonna approach it. Like I don't know if he's gonna want to strike with him. I mean, they do have like superb jiu-jitsu, so who knows?
Oh, they're pretty damn even. Yeah.
I tell you, I figured they would be. I just didn't want to say anything and be wrong.
Robbie Lawler minus 115, Nick Diaz minus 105. So Vegas doesn't even know.
I'm trying to look up the odds too. I know, like the Lauren Murphy's like, is she supposed to be like a 1,600 underdog or some shit like that? You have it up?
plus 750 underdog. Valentina is a minus 1,500 favorite.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah.
So I'm definitely betting on Murphy.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well put money on it. Put $20 on it. I'm actually interested. What would you put on it?
If you put like $15, isn't that like $400 you get then for that math?
15 would be 112.
No, 50.
50?
Yeah.
375.
Okay, yeah, so I thought so. It's about $400. So yeah, $50 to win about 400.
Yeah.
Ain't a bad bet.
Plus, you could parlay that with like an obvious winner, and then you'll get some because there's some good fights that night. Like I know we've talked about on other podcasts, but I forgot how many people were fighting that night because they didn't really have them on the main card to like showcase them or anything. But Dan Hooker's fighting that night as well.
Yeah, so, I knew that because there was that. Did you see that whole thing about him pleading with the government about his visa?
Yeah. So I completely forgot about the Dan Hooker thing. So Dan Hooker fighting, then you got Jessica Andrade fighting, Curtis Blades and Rosenstruck fighting Robbie Lawler. It's a dope lineup. Don't get me wrong, this isn't A-list fighters, but it's like
it's still gonna be fun.
Top,
like Dan Hooker.
Yeah, I
don't think he's gonna compete with a top 10 really anymore.
For sure,
but Dan Hooker's still really fun to watch.
Yeah, these are like the top of the B-list, B-plus list fighters, as I would say. You know what I mean? These aren't
still a few tiers over us.
For sure. Yeah. Who do you actually? I think you're an Ortega hater, right? You don't really.
I don't hate him.
You don't think he's gonna win though?
I think Volkanovski's gonna win.
I'm putting my money on Ortega.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why you would. I don't think there's a clear winner. I just think, when it comes to an all-around better fighter, I think Volkanovski's better.
When you hear that he used to fight at middleweight, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. That's a huge jump.
That's even massive. Fucking, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. You know?
Yeah, dude. He's a featherweight now, dude. They're light as a feather. One feather is how much they weigh, bro.
So I'm gonna go through them all. Who do you just tell me your winners? Dan Hooker or wow, what a name.
I'm gonna go Dan Hooker.
Okay. Jessica Andrade or Cynthia Calvillo?
I'm going Andrade.
Curtis Blades or Rosenstruck?
Curtis Blades.
Robbie Lawler, Nick Diaz.
Robbie Lawler.
Valentina Shevchenko?
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 No, it's Shevchenko, dude. Don't be racist.
I'm reading it as it's said.
Yeah. Whatever you say. I'm going Shevchenko. She's
That's
a
obvious.
clear
That's
winner. I mean,
obvious.
I'm gonna bet on Lauren Murphy, just
Yeah.
because I don't see anybody in the division beating Shevchenko.
No, I don't either.
But yeah, I think that I'm still gonna bet on her.
And then obviously you already said you're going with that. Okay.
Volkanovski.
Yep. Okay. All right. I like that. I'm probably gonna go opposites with you on some other things. So come Saturday, if we're doing the fight night, we might have to make some bets.
Hell yeah, $1,000.
I mean, maybe like if I sell my truck by then, maybe I'm feeling up for it. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, I'll take Shevchenko and you take Murphy. For
No.
$1,000.
I would take Ortega. You know, I'll put money on that. Or maybe I'll put money on Nick. But other than that.
So this is off topic, but I just seen the Marvel Zombies thing in the back. Have you watched the What If episode?
Yeah, I have it saved, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. It's probably my favorite What If episode.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I wanted to wait to watch it. Everyone's saying it's carried the What If.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I was waiting to watch it. I don't know. I just haven't. When I'm not, because there's days I'm streaming or doing this or something. And then the other days I'm like, you know, trying to be a single man and have fun, I guess. So like, I haven't really had much time to watch anything.
Dude, that would be a great pickup line. Just message a girl on Twitter or wherever you're finding them.
Do you want to Twitter?
Just wherever you're looking for love, and just be like, "Hey, do you want to come to my house and watch Marvel's What If on Disney Plus?"
Specifically, What If Zombies?
Yeah, just put
Marvel
that.
Zombies.
Hey, would you like to come over to my domicile and watch Disney Plus with me? We'll check out the new What If Marvel Zombie episode.
That'd be great. Yeah, I'll
Will
try
you
that.
please, dude, send that and screenshot it, man? We could post it with this clip and go viral.
If I match with someone I don't care about, sure, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can match whatever you want, dude. It's Twitter.
Have you seen the TikTok? Maybe you don't, because like I feel like my TikTok feed is just random. Because some people get like specific branding of like TikTok videos or whatever.
Yeah, mine's all mentally handicapped people and girls shaking their ass. Very hard left.
What's funny is I believe that. I really believe it. So like,
Every single time.
oh man. But anyways, this TikTok came up and this dude on Tinder and he was just talking about. He's like, yeah, I saw this Tinder technique of what to send to females, and it was like, what did he say? Fuck. Oh, ruin me. ... respectfully. And then it just showed that he sent that to like 6 people. And he's like, look, it worked every single time. I was like, it maybe worked because you're 6'2", attractive as fuck, with the pecs of a god, you know, like.
Sounds like you want to fuck this dude.
I
Like,
do.
If
I didn't get the message.
If he messaged you saying ruin me, you'd be like, buddy, I'm ready to come and ruin that ass.
I was just like, this is such a dumb TikTok right now. I was like, you got people out here, because listen.
Yeah, you can't look like some of the mentally handicapped people that are on my TikTok sending that same message, because they will say, hey, if you ever contact me again, I will go to law enforcement.
Well, what's funny is like, I was sitting there on Tinder one day, like, I don't know, a couple days ago, and I was like, should I try it? Should I just try it? And then I was like, no, don't do this stupid shit, because like, I know what it is, and it's a ploy, and they almost got me.
They probably also have watched the TikToks.
True, maybe, yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you say that, they're gonna say something like back like that,
That's
and
true.
then they're gonna be like, "Hey, you unoriginal piece of shit! I don't like guys that look like you in general, so please don't message me again."
Oh man, that's hurtful. That's actually pretty hurtful.
I'm not saying I would say that to you. I'm saying they, as the female, would say that to you.
Well, all right. So, we did have some other topics. I don't know if which one do you want to get into first, but since we're already on the topics of fights, you know, we had the Canelo and Caleb press conference, basically. You know, their first little presser thing. And I know we all saw it. Canelo just ducked that slap.
Listen, they shouldn't even fight after that.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's like, obviously, I'm going to win.
What's...
Like, the way he just dodged it and then just threw that fucking check hook and cut his face open with one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and he walked away like a boss too. Plus, right before that, he had that fucking hard ass shove. He went like 18 feet.
Yeah, he did.
It was cartoonish how far he went.
I saw it pretty much, not live, but pretty much as it happened, right? Like, it happened, and then Twitter blew up immediately. It went to like Sports Center, everything like that. So I immediately thought of a funny tweet, and I was like, oh, puts all of his money, or like bets all of his money on Canelo after, you know, missing the thing. So I go to Instagram to try and find a picture of the still of it. And that's the first post I see from like this betting page, is like puts all of it. I'm like, God damn it. I can't even have an original idea. But it's true. It's like that dude, so quick, just was, whoop,
He is.
bop, hit him so hard. The glasses like fucked his shit up. And who knows, we may not even actually see the fight now because of that. But I hope we do, because it would be a massacre.
Yeah, there's no point in putting it off. They're like, hey, do you want to get your ass beat today?
Yeah.
Or you want to get your ass beat a few months from now?
He might as well say today and didn't be able to use the excuse of, well, my vision was blurry going into the fight after him.
Yeah. You didn't see where he kicked my ass in the press conference, dude? I was already fucked up before coming in here. I was concussed.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty easy fight, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I believe so, too. I mean, Canelo's just so fucking godly with his boxing. It's ridiculous. He's like a powerful Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's true. And he doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't look as dangerous as he is, you know?
No, dude, he's like a fucking good-looking ginger Mexican dude.
Yeah.
Like, how often do you see those? That's like fucking finding a goddamn Seahawk or whatever.
You know, it is great. In Seattle.
R and Q in between.
Yeah. Well, do you want to transition over to your special questions?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do some answer the questions. Do you have a button for it where it says, doo-doo, and then...
Nope, I don't, that
Okay.
it wasn't, but...
That ruined the moment. Who is the hottest celebrity that you would have a chance with if they got to know you?
Who is the hottest celebrity that I think I'd have a chance with if they got to know me? Oh, if I was being like real with myself, I don't think anybody, honestly. I don't think anybody would be like, I think I immediately went to like actors and actresses though. Yeah, and
You
I
gotta
said
go famous.
I didn't.
Like Ellen DeGeneres or something like that.
Sure, but maybe I could just say famous and like they're famous for something else. I don't know.
I mean, there's got to be some actors or actresses that would sleep with you, dude.
Maybe.
I mean, fucking Adele, something.
Adele's sexy right now. She's with
Yeah, maybe
Rich
she
Paul. That's
Damn,
LeBron James' agent.
Oh, okay.
The one he can't. Oh yeah, she's Adele's killing it right now.
Never mind. Yeah, she doesn't want you. I don't know. I think there's got to be some celebrities, bro.
Who would you go with? Who do you? And I know you're immediately, because I immediately could have went with a joke. I immediately was gonna say Emma Watson or something like that, but that's not true. It's just not true.
You might. She might like you as a person.
I think I'm a nice guy. Shut the fuck up.
I just thought
I'm
about
a nice
that.
guy.
Like, nah,
I'm a
I
nice
don't wanna
guy.
lie to you. No, Emma Watson wouldn't love you, but somebody else probably will. But I don't know. Let me think. Who's a celebrity that would?
The thing is, like, you said the most attractive, so I'm like, who would be
Yeah,
I think of
most
somebody,
attractive you can do.
and then I'm like, okay, that's a no, so I'll try to lower that one. Like, well, that one's a no too, And so far, it's been a bunch of no's. So I haven't even thought of someone yet that I think would be a yes.
I would say probably. I think. I would say. I have no clue, honestly.
It's hard, right?
I'm trying to think of like the most attractive.
That's what. That's
I'm not trying to make a joke and just choose someone like completely ugly because
exactly. That's
they
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
want me either. But
yeah. So that's the hard part.
If you want my for real, honest opinion, I've always thought probably Doja Cat. I think she would like my personality.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna go probably Missy Elliott.
That'd be sick.
Because I do think that she's a beautiful lady, and I think she would also like my personality, and I think we could dance to her music.
You know what? I think if I'm being real, it'd probably be an older celebrity or something. That'd be into
I don't know. Some of those look better than the younger ones, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I wanted to go real, I'd choose J-Lo, but I don't think.
Oh, man. I saw a thing yesterday. It was like Salma Hayek and somebody else. And it was like pictures of them from 20 years ago and pictures of them now. And it's like, yeah. Then or now.
If I was a woman and I seen a picture of them, I would just burn my body. Because I know that it's never going to look like that.
Salma Hayek. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, I love that eyebrow.
Yeah, true. You know what, actually? If MGK can get Megan Fox, I'll just say Megan Fox.
Yeah, nah. I don't think so, dude.
Does she have a younger sister?
I don't have any clue. I don't know Megan Fox.
You don't know Megan Fox?
No, I don't know Megan Fox. That would have been way better.
That would have been way better to say.
So yeah, I ain't got no Megan Fox on me, but I do know that I don't think, even though you slightly look like MGK, if he would have never got famous, I think you do. Like if he didn't get famous and
I don't look like him at all. Like face-wise, not at all. Nothing about our face looks alike.
Y'all just skinny white dudes with tattoos. But if he had more ailments,
if he had Crohn's disease, thank you.
If he had some ailments, I think y'all would be more like then. But I still don't think Megan. I mean, Megan Fox is. I don't know. I don't find her that attractive, to be honest.
Have you ever seen her thumb?
Yeah, it's crazy. The toe thumb she's got.
It is crazy.
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, she's
attractive.
I'm not saying she's not pretty.
She's attractive.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like that's not when people are like. I remember back when like Transformers came out and she was like, "This is the sexiest woman that's ever lived." I was like, other women live that I've seen with my own eyes, and they were much more attractive.
I agree.
But you know, I like a little flavor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go. You know, I don't go and get a vanilla milkshake. You know, I add some M&Ms to it.
I know you. Okay, well, give me another one. Give me another question. Right. That one was kind of hard.
That one was hard. I won't do that. If someone texted you a picture of your dick or vagina, I don't want to.
Wait, someone texted me a picture of mine?
Of yours, yes, dick or vagina, with no context, would you know it's yours?
Ooh. I don't know.
Yours has that odd curve.
It doesn't have an odd curve.
I can pick your dick out of a lineup.
I don't think you could.
If you got 20 dicks side by side.
I don't think you could. I
would just look for the one with cones.
All right. Well, it depends on the angle, because if you know, here's a thing about myself. I guess I have like a freckle or something on the left side of my penis. So if I was erect and on the left side, then yes, I think I could be able to pull it out of a lineup.
I don't think it'd be hard for me at all.
Well, your skin tone's so much different, and like you probably got ginger hair down there.
I don't actually.
I don't believe
all my hair
you.
on my body. No, dude, all the hair on my body, other than my face, is blonde. Like, you know how hairy my arms are? No joke. It's all blonde. Like, look at it. It's all blonde. All the hair on my body. But yeah, it looks like Chris Hemsworth's fucking hair down there, dude. It's just long and flowy and blonde and shit. My dick kind of looks like Thor's hammer. Not the size. It's very small, but it's got the same shape. Skinny shaft, very wide hammer-like head.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I wondered why they called you that in high school. I never understood.
Oh, dude, I couldn't go far in, but the walls were mine. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get in there that deep, but no, yeah, I could pick mine out of a lineup. I've seen it enough. I mean, I've jerked off a lot of times in my life.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it depends. Well, actually, you know what? I have enough tattoos that I would see the tattoos around, that I would be able to pick it out. Give me another one.
All right, let me find a good one. Is there any athlete you'd be okay with fucking your girlfriend
All of them
at the same time?
at the same time.
God
I just
damn,
want
dude.
5%.
Have you ever seen an athlete's body? Imagine how big their dick is.
Bro, did you not see when Myles Garrett or Aaron Donald did their like nude photo shoots? These are
No, dude, I
massive.
don't-
You know who they're massive men, and they looked
Yeah,
beautiful.
but I don't look up nude photo shoots of men though. Like
It was on
I'm
like the
not out
cover
there-
of like fucking ESPN.
Yeah, I'm not out there searching.
Don't even
just
try me.
scouring the internet,
Don't even
dude, out
try
there
me.
Scouring the internet for dick pics of celebrities, bro. I'm not doing that. The only time I'll look up a celebrity dick pic if it's not an athlete and it's someone like when Justin Bieber's dick came out. I looked at that. You know what I
I
mean?
never knew he did that.
Oh yeah, dude. I've
I
seen
remember
his
when
piece.
Colin Farrell did it.
Yeah, that dude had a piece on him.
Who else
Yeah,
did it?
a lot of them guys do.
Usher?
You know,
Was it
I
Usher?
found out-
It was somebody.
Usher's got herpes. I don't want to see that. So, no, I remember like I heard Sylvester Stallone used to do porn.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked it up just to see, and his was surprisingly very underwhelming.
Okay.
Very average penis.
I think most of
would
the
say.
podcast now, we've been live for 42 minutes.
We talked about
It's
penis a
been-
lot.
penis has been a lot of this podcast today. Today's episode is brought to you by Penis.
Yeah, just a lot of them. But yeah, celebrity for me, I would probably
it was
choose
athlete.
someone that had, or athlete. Yeah, you're right. My bad. For me, I would choose probably Tom Brady because he's married and he's a
And he's
family
the
man, and
GOAT.
he would, and he's the GOAT, and he's got a lot of money, and to keep her quiet about it,
Yeah,
he
I
would probably
feel
pay
that.
a lot of doubloons.
I
You
would
know what I'm saying?
choose like a horse jockey, the smallest man I could find. Hopefully, it's slightly proportionate. Just
No, dude, you'd pick
even
that guy
slightly
to be his
proportionate.
fucking leg size, bro.
All right, give me one more.
so-
Give me one more.
Here's one. Who would win in a fight to death? To the death. The Rock or John Cena?
The Rock.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. Obviously, The Rock would murder John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena doesn't even have limbs, dude. What are you talking about? His shoulders and his biceps blend together. He has no range of motion. He would definitely lose that.
Plus, it's The Rock.
Yeah, and, yeah, he's The Rock, dude. But very. Oh, I'd choose The Rock. That's what I choose to have sex with my girlfriend because I would like to watch that. I'd be like, get it, The Rock. I'd call him
Okay.
The Rock the whole time.
I can smell what The Rock's cooking right now.
Yeah, I can smell it all, The Rock. And I'd be like, damn, dude, more like The Boulder right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be adding some ad-libs
Just
into
clapping
it.
for him.
Yeah.
Woo!
And at the very end, I would touch him on his face and I'd call him Dwayne.
Nice.
Thank
nice.
you, Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? To end it out.
All right, that was a dumb one. Give me one more after that.
I'm trying to find one, man. Most of these fucking suck. All right. Would you rather, or who is this?
Okay, yeah. Would you rather who this is?
This is one for you because I know your answer. Because it happened once before and you got real happy about it. If you could wipe one group of people off the face of the earth, who would it be?
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I had to like hear it in full before I even grasped what you were saying because I thought you meant real life. I heard it and then had to replay it in my head to grasp what the fuck you were saying. Anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the group? I know you don't believe it ever happened, but
I love all God's creatures.
yeah, if I had to wipe one entire huge like group of people, all of them off the face of the earth, I would probably choose. I would say Probably people with, you know how they have like super long toe, like middle toe on their foot.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like all their other toes are short, but they got a long middle toe. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
we need those as humans.
That's true.
And I think we just take those people off the
That's
face
fine.
of the earth, and we'll never have
I
to
think
look
like
at
two of
them
my
again.
exes have that, so like I'm cool with that.
I can see that, dude. I can see that. Like they only grew in the middle. It's just their big toe, their torso, real long torsos, and yeah, just the middle part of them.
All right, all right. You got any more? Or is that it?
All right. Let's see.
Real slow, like.
Right. Would you have your mom send you a nude or send all your friends a nude of yourself?
So either my mom sends me a nude of her.
If your mom sends a nude, or you have to send all of your friends a nude of yourself.
Oh, I'll send a nude to myself right now. You'll get me doing a Captain Morgan stance to you, Bradley.
Oh, dude, I would take that. But yeah, I would choose your mom. I think that would be a way.
Yeah, you don't get to choose my mom. You get to.
That was the question.
No, your mom.
It said. No, I'm reading the question.
No.
It said
No,
your mom.
then I choose your mom.
You don't want to see that. You probably send that fucking thing out, bro. I was just saying, man. She's shaped like John Cena too.
Shoulders, biceps, all the same.
Oh hell yeah, dude. She's a nice lady though.
So there's all these, you know, the versus thing. You had the Gucci Man and Young Jeezy, and so there's been some, you know, some cool verses, and there's been some like pretty shitty ones. I know they're talking about trying to get Eminem on a versus, and then who was it? That hating ass old man.
Charlemagne or Ebro?
Ebro. Yeah. Charlemagne's, you know, he's not. I don't count him as the old. Ebro's like known as like the old man. Like he calls himself the. But
well, both of them are saying the same thing. So.
Well, Charlemagne's always been a fucking hater on Eminem, so it's like that's no different. But his comments were his songs wouldn't work well in a versus, and I just completely disagree. Like I don't think
I 100% disagree. I think in the context of a versus,
it works
the
wonderful.
people when they do a versus, their fans show up. What group of fans are as ride or die as Eminem fans?
That's kind of true.
Maybe Beyonce fans.
That's kind of true.
You're gonna do a versus with Beyonce? You know what I'm saying? There's no other rapper that has.
Who would even go up against Eminem?
They were talking about like one time they were talking about DMX, but you can't do that anymore.
That would be awful, to be real.
Yeah, it would be, and that's why I didn't understand it. Or they were talking about like a Jay-Z for a while, and they were like, "Oh, Jay-Z would kill him," and I'm like, "No, he wouldn't."
Here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I put Eminem as much respect as Jay-Z. Eminem's not on the same level as Jay-Z.
In what way?
Just musically. And when it comes to rap and hip hop and how he produced his albums and everything, I think
I think when it comes to an artist, I think Jay-Z's a much more well-rounded artist. I think if you're comparing, it'd be like comparing Tupac to Biggie. Tupac is a better artist than Biggie. Biggie is a better rapper than Tupac. Eminem is definitely a better rapper. If you're talking about rap skill, he's definitely a better rapper.
Jay-Z has some of the most fire. Jay-Z is probably number one for alive right now. The best rapper alive.
When you're talking about lyricism, no. There's no possible way Jay-Z can.
It's just your opinion.
Jay-Z's very good. He's up there.
You're wrong, but it's just your opinion.
Jay-Z has never once even come close.
You're out of your mind.
To the metaphors and the bars that fucking.
That's fine because when
you're talking about just
a whole different
lyricism.
type of rap. You're the type of person that would. It's almost like I forget his name. Aesop Rock. You know, when they'll be like, Aesop Rock is the best lyricist. It's like, yeah, I get it. His wordplay is amazing. Yes, Eminem has amazing wordplay, but that doesn't mean.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about just
that doesn't mean he has amazing lyrics.
It's
like it's not just like he has some amazing songs too. I mean, I'm not downplaying anything Eminem does.
That's why I've separated a hip hop artist or just a straight lyricist rapper. Those are different. Jay-Z is a better artist than Eminem is.
Yeah,
he's not a better lyricist.
It's
not.
I don't think
there's any better lyricist
but
that's ever lived. Now, if you talk about like an artist,
Aesop Rock is way better. He uses 5 times the amount of wordplay that Eminem has ever actually used.
I don't even know who Aesop Rock is, but No, because if you're comparing straight lyricists, like I wouldn't put Jay-Z in even probably the top 5.
That's insane.
Just straight lyricist? Nah.
Yeah, some of the lines he's come up with are like they'll go down in history.
The classics because he's such a big artist, but like Method Man has always been a better lyricist than Jay-Z.
Sure. Method Man is also in my top 5 for best rappers alive.
I'm not. I'm talking about just straight lyricist rappers.
There's
now,
a reason.
again, if you want to compare artists,
if we're gonna go with flows too, if you're just talking pure rap flow, number 1 for me is Method Man, just because I just love his flow, and then 2 is Jay-Z because I love his flow, and I think that becomes part of it for being an all-around artist. Is like their flows can change depending on the beat, the song, the whatever. Like Method Man is so unique to how he approaches the song. It's
no, I love Method. He's in my top 5. He's probably my number. I'd say probably 2 or 3.
I just love his flow. His flow is always what's like brought me to Method Man. And Jay-Z's kind of the same way. And I think it's the way he's put. It's what Eminem doesn't have, right? Eminem has his. I hate to say it, but it's like the white guy. He's the white guy rapping, right? Where like white guy rappers don't have the same flow.
Yeah, I don't know about the flow thing with Eminem. Eminem has a lot of
for sure, but it's so unique to him. Tell me another rapper that's like Eminem. You know what I mean? But I can tell you
exactly.
A lot of.
But you're saying the white rapper thing. That's because every white rapper is modeling themselves after Eminem.
I don't agree. I don't agree. Mac Miller has his. I don't think sounds anything like.
Okay,
Eminem.
when I say every, I mean I'm talking about a large majority. Obviously, I'm not saying everybody. I can't group everybody in that fucking.
You know. Which speaking of.
Yeah, obviously Mac Miller, but I don't like Mac Miller's music.
Speaking of, I think next month. Tech 9, Ritz, and Token are all going to be here. I thought about going, but I was like, man, that would be such a weird show to just show up to now that I'm 30. Yeah.
But see, Tech 9's also one of those people that
for sure.
I don't like his flows. He's a great rapper, and his lyricism is crazy, but you can't. It's hard to hear him, and I don't like his flows.
Tech 9?
And he does sound, yeah. Well, he talks like this. I was like, damn, dude, calm down, bro.
You know, and then I'm sure there'd be somebody who's listening to this. Maybe not because nobody listens. But they'd be like, you're forgetting about this person that raps like. It's like, yeah, for sure. You know, it's just opinions.
What about old fucking Steven at the Burger King?
It's just opinions.
You know what I'm saying?
But I brought up the versus thing just because Cat Williams called out or is trying to call out Kevin Hart to do a versus.
I've seen that where he's like, it would just be a fucking, like I would demolish him or whatever.
Which he's been calling out Kevin Hart for years now, and Kevin Hart's like talked about it. He's like, he keeps saying my name. He like keeps.
Yeah. I don't know about all that. I don't really like Cat Williams. And I used to really like Kevin Hart stuff.
I don't.
It's more generic now though.
I think
don't really like it as much.
It's almost like opposites, right? Where I used to think Cat Williams was the funnier person. Stand-up was better. Let's go back 10 plus years or whatever. Cat Williams was the better stand-up, was in better movies or whatever. He had the Wild and Out thing. He was hilarious on that. Because Kevin Hart was like a guest on there every now and then as well.
Yeah, he was really good.
And I used to think Kevin Hart wasn't that funny. And then it kind of flipped where I was like, oh, Kevin Hart's hilarious. And now Cat Williams stuff isn't as hilarious. But I think the thing that separates the two is Kevin Hart kind of always stayed somewhat true to himself as Kevin Hart, and don't get me wrong, he gained a lot of money. You change as you gain a lot of money, but he kept somewhat of his core values, where I feel like Cat Williams went insane.
Dude, he got beat up by a 12-year-old.
That shit was crazy too.
You see that? Oh, yeah, he looked like he was high on crack.
Yeah, and people are gonna be like, because they're like, oh, everyone's hating on Cat Williams, but look at all the good he does. That's for sure, you know?
They're like, he wasn't 12, he was 13.
I just hate when people bring up the good things people do. It's like, hey, man, Bill Cosby did a lot of good. Just want you to know that. He did a lot of good.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, he's innocent, dude.
In a court of law, I disagree. I think he was proven guilty.
He got exonerated, dude, or something. He's out of jail, dude.
But yeah, I think Kevin Hart would honestly destroy him, mainly because of it's not.
Could you imagine a versus with Bill Cosby? That's what they should do.
That'd be crazy.
Just the whole crowd would just be like this the whole time.
Stand up doesn't age the same as music, right? Where you could still go back and listen to old Eminem, Tupac, you know, those people that
Yeah, you can't. If you listen to old stand up, it's just you know all the jokes, so it's not as
that or like new people getting into stand up aren't as they're not going to go back and watch a stand up set from 10 years ago. You know, when
yeah, the references are off, like everything's just different. Yeah.
So I just don't think he would win a versus at all. I think Kevin Hart would destroy him.
Oh, Kevin Hart would definitely destroy him. Plus Kevin Hart has way more fans than Cat Williams.
Yes.
And again, the problem is the verses are not about the songs.
It's not.
They're about the fans that show up.
That's true.
And that's what it all comes down to. You know, because if you just took if you took a versus, then the only way you could really do a versus to make it the most fair is if you took song for song, the ones that had the most plays, right? That would tell you which song was more popular. But the problem is all because your song might have been more popular. If I have just this crazy cult following that showed up, because if you want to be real, if you did a fucking what's those people called, the fucking the lug nuts or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I don't.
The Insane Clown Posse people.
Oh, Gigolos. What? ICP?
Yeah, the Gigolos, dude. If you fucking put ICP up against any rapper ever, and you made a bunch of Gigolos show up, dude, they're winning that verse.
Oh, for sure. Well,
they're crazy.
It's also.
It's what I'm saying.
It's also
it doesn't mean anything.
the fan base won, but like think about the Jeezy Gucci verses, right? Where like people they were clowning both sides. People were clowning both of them or whatever. But people were like, oh, Jeezy won. Look at he played his hits, you know, and that's true. He played 45 seconds of his hits that he was able to get the rights of from the record label that owns his hits. He was able to only get 45 seconds of playtime from it, where Gucci was playing entire songs because he owns the rights to his fucking music, you know? So it's like a lot different there, you know? It's like...
That's what I'm saying. That's why the verses don't make much sense. I know they're entertaining.
They are. They're kind of entertaining.
See artists that you like. Like I like Gucci and I like Jeezy, so I watched it.
Yeah, it's less entertaining now that COVID's like not coming to an end because obviously we're growing up and down. But now that we're not so quarantined in the house where nobody's outside, you know,
people are doing shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. That's why I don't really care too much about them for that reason though. Because again, they go off the crowd. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Like I said, if you take them gigolos and put them out there, bro, they're gonna fucking demolish. You know what I'm saying? And
true.
They're gonna go out there. They'll beat Jay-Z.
So I wanted to talk about one more thing.
Not Beyonce, because the
Beehive's crazy.
Is still out there, bro. They will They will box you.
How about this?
They will ruin your career.
This is a hard one.
And your fucking marriage.
Here's a hard one for you, because I don't think there's a clear winner. I really don't. Taylor Swift versus Beyonce.
Beyonce.
You think just?
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Imagine how many older black women would show up.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift's pretty worldwide. And do you see what she's doing? Taylor Swift is re-recording all of her own old music on like different beats or something, I guess, or like changing it somehow, re-recording all of her own songs because she can't get rights to it. She can't own her old music, so she's re-recording it all. And like re-releasing every single album.
That's smart.
It is smart. I was like, God damn. Yeah. But that's got to be so much fucking work.
Then I give it to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right. That shit's crazy.
I like that.
That's
I think
crazy.
The Beehive. I think they're coming. They're coming out there. They're much.
I mean, I would vote for Swift Army. I don't know.
It's probably right, dude.
I don't fucking know. If that's it, that's just a great marketing name. So whoever came up with but
Swiffers.
I think we're what is it? It's almost. I don't want to say the date because I don't know when this is coming out, but we're nearing the end of September.
Or October.
I hope not, because we got about a month and a half, or a month and a couple weeks till the new season of Dexter comes out, and they keep dropping a few more things in their trailer. I'm not going to rewatch the whole trailer all over again, but they have started adding like pieces in there, 10-second things or whatever. We've seen that he's dating a cop now. I don't know if you saw that. He's dating a cop. Yeah, they started off this new trailer with him getting pulled over, and he's got his like meat cleaver set or something. Because I think obviously he like works in like
He works in a butcher shop.
yeah, a butcher shop or something like that. And he gets pulled over and the do what?
Or a vet.
I think a butcher shop. But I just wonder where this story is gonna go. Like from the trailer, I have no idea. Like I really don't.
Who knows, man? What if they don't even mention that he's Dexter? Really, he just kind of there. He's like, yeah. I don't
That would
care
be crazy. Well, I just they haven't shown a kid at all. So I was thinking maybe they would show his son showing up. Like, doesn't his son have to be a part of it? Like, it has to be. Like, how?
Well, no, because he can't be because they think he's dead.
For sure, I understand that, but how are you going to bring up another season of Dexter, wrap up the story of Dexter without even bringing up his son?
He'll probably be a moment where he's like on the computer and he's like
Looking up his son. Yeah.
looking at his son's TikTok or something, and his son's like just came out as non-binary and polyglamorous or whatever, and he's like shaking his ass on the wall or whatever. He's like, "That's my boy." You know what I'm saying?
I'll cut that part out as well, but no.
I'm telling you, that's not exactly what would happen.
I don't think that's exactly what would happen. If anything, he might be talking about not getting vaccinated. You know,
Yeah. He's
I'm
like,
not wearing
why
my
did
mask.
Trump lose? Like he's all upset.
Yeah.
He starts just strictly going for Biden supporters. Like, damn, this show really went right wing. I thought he was more of a liberal.
But I am super excited for the new season of Dexter, and every little trailer that they release, I get more and more excited.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited too, bro. I'm excited for it. I want to see old Dex back at it again. I hope it starts off with him just like killing somebody again. You know what I'm saying?
That would be sick.
Yeah. Just get into it like they did in the first season, like show him fucking needling.
What was the
dude.
best
How's he
season
gonna
to you?
You can't get the needles anymore, dude. The needles with the
Well,
stuff in them.
his girlfriend's a cop.
Yeah, but I mean, he can't be fucking.
Who?
Hey, can I get that
I feel,
needle stuff?
I feel like as soon as they showed me that his girlfriend's a cop, I was like, oh, perfect. He's hacking into the database. He's seeing who the child molesters and the whatever are. I was like, I already see where the story's going. I already see where it's going.
It could be, but he's also in a small town. It probably ain't hard to figure out.
That might be true. I don't know where he
You know
is.
what I mean?
Like we
I
don't.
don't either, but I'm just saying, dude, he can't get them needle stuffs anymore.
What was the best season of Dexter in your opinion?
Probably.
Or which killer was the best to you?
I forget his name, but it's the one dude that killed Rita. He was the best serial killer.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely, acting wise, I felt like it was cool. Like best actor. Plus, he'd been on the run for 20 years, been doing it for like however many
never
years.
got caught, and he like gave it up or whatever. And Dexter was like all crazy because he was he was all in the community and had like a family and all that stuff.
The only part of that season that I don't like is
Rita.
Deborah dating the fucking FBI agent, the old dude. It just felt so awkward. Yeah, that was like the one part of the season I didn't like.
Yeah, it felt weird. But you know, I don't, you know, whatever. If she wants to be in a relationship with an old dude, she should be able to.
And then like the next season, the serial killer's son did some shit as well. Yeah, the story got weird after that season. But
yeah, I think I liked them all up until that one bitch got involved, the painter.
Yeah.
That was also like kind of like a serial killer.
Yeah, she was.
I was so glad when Dexter killed her.
That was season 3, I think.
I didn't like
season
that.
2, season 3, whatever that was.
I didn't mind the season. Actually, I didn't like her.
Yeah, I didn't like her either. It was a weird turn.
Because it was so out of the... Yeah, that's right. Because Rita was alive. Because he was like cheating on Rita. That's right.
It may have been season 2 then.
Yeah, I just didn't like her because it just seemed so out of character for Dexter.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, like the season itself's good, and I liked, you know, the suspense that it caused and everything. But like, also what pissed me off about that one season, you remember when Dexter fucking beat that dude, hit him, and like knocked him out, and then like put a needle on his arm and shit, the abusive ex-husband or whatever.
Maybe.
Of Rita.
Oh yeah.
And Dexter was like, "Oh shit," which was badass. And then he like brings him back to his apartment, gets some like fucking meth, and shoots him up, and leaves her there so he gets knocked and goes to prison. And then when Rita finds out, she's like, her only thing was like, "Where did you know how to get meth? Are you using?" And Dexter was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah.
I do them all. I do meths all the time.
Yeah, this led to your husband getting like murdered and everything. But
she didn't even care about her husband getting beat, like knocked out, but sit back. She didn't give a fuck. She just cared about like, where did you know how to get drugs? And it bothered me because he could have just been like, bitch, I work at the fucking police station.
Exactly.
They have drugs there. Like we get them all the time. He didn't have to pretend like he was a fucking drug addict. That's what killed me.
Yeah, I thought that whole thing was weird. I think one of my favorite killers was the ice truck killer, just because it set off a good, like it was the first season.
Yeah, I liked him.
It just was and I like how they brought him back later too as like a.
I hate how Deb was just like
stupid,
constantly trying to. She even tried to fuck Dexter.
Yeah, she tried to fuck everybody in that show.
She was just out there fucking, dude.
Like, name someone she didn't try and fuck.
I don't fucking know. LaGuardia or whatever her name was. I don't think she fucked her.
I think she did come onto her at one point.
She probably did try to fuck her, though.
They hated each other most of the time, but...
Dude, she was just out there. She was for the streets. She was out there just trying to intercourse.
At one point, she was working as a prostitute in the streets undercover, yeah.
And you know she was actually fucking. They're like, you don't have to go that far. And she busts them after they pay her. Like, after they have sex with her and stuff. And she's like, I'm a cop.
It always reminds me of that South Park episode where that cop is doing that. He's dressing up as a prostitute. And he's supposed to doing those things, but he's like obviously going way too far. And they're like, why isn't he stopping? And it's like after they've already had sex. He's like, freeze!
I forgot about that. That's funny. Yeah, that's what Deb will be doing out there.
Oh, man. Well, any other topics you want to bring up before we wrap it up?
I don't have any, dude. I've been all out of topics.
I've been all topicked out, bro.
Well, I guess that's the end of the podcast, guys.
Yeah, until next week. Do you have I said it last episode, but you're taking over the YouTube side of things. Yeah. Do we have a schedule on when videos will be dropping?
I was going to try to do them every Friday morning.
Nice. There we go. Look out for them every Friday morning.
On Friday morning, when you're getting your Friday started off right for all of our fans in New Zealand.
Yeah,
wherever the fuck, wherever they were at. Just log in there and you check us out. You watch this podcast. You can
listen to us.
Listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on fucking wherever you find podcasts at, we're on them.
Yep, everywhere.
Right? We're on all of them. Yeah,
everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Grinder, all of them.
I think those are the only two that matter.
Grinder, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Brad, until next week.
Bye.
I was trying to think of something witty.
Just end it there, dude. End it.
No, I want to think of something witty.
There's nothing you're gonna say that's witty at this point.
Oh, who would win in a? Oh, I did have one more question. Who would win in a versus? This is how I'll end it. Who would win in a versus? NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
That's a dumb question, dude.
It's not.
You know my boy JT.
I'm going Backstreet Boys.
You're such an idiot.
Yep. All right.
You're an idiot, dude.
Deuces.